Hi everyone, welcome. I'm Dr. Melissa, and today we're going to be doing a 60-minute feel-good flow from head to toe. We're going to be working on some self-myofascial release techniques. So if you have your yoga block, a foam roller, go ahead and grab that, a lacrosse, a tennis ball, and if you have a yoga strap, go ahead and grab all that stuff. And if you're really liking this class, the 60 minutes class, I typically don't have these on YouTube, so I'll put a link down below where I have a whole collection of classes very similar to this, where we use different props. We work on opening up different things for aches and pains and just have you feeling really good. If you're new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you like the video, thumbs up so that I know, and leave me comments down below. Go grab your mats and let's do this. All right, let's get started on our backs. So your legs can be out straight or they can be bent, whatever feels most comfortable for you. Those palms face the ceiling, and we're checking in with our breath first. So really tap into how that breath is feeling. Nice, gentle breath in. We're breathing out into that rib cage. You're gonna breathe out to the sides, breathe into the back, and try and keep it out of your chest. Nice, gentle breath in. Exhale, let it go. Notice your ease of breath, and really tapping into our breath is super important because it's part of our core. Our diaphragm is part of our core and helps us use that system. As we inhale, that diaphragm is going down, pelvic floor muscles open. As we exhale, the diaphragm lifts up and those pelvic floor muscles are closing. That's what gives us a little bit of tension in that lower abdominal muscle. So when we're exhaling, you might feel it down in this area. That's the goal. That's what we want to feel. Just take a couple of breaths. Inhaling and exhaling, seeing what you're feeling, what you're not. Just tap into it, and that breath's going to be really important to continue with through the rest of your practice. Nice, gentle breath in. Exhale, let it go. We're going to walk those feet out so they're about mat distance apart. We're going to drop our right knee down. Really press your right knee in towards the ground. Notice the front of your hip, your low back, where you're feeling it. Inhale, come back up. Drop your left knee down towards the ground. Really press the knee in, open that hip up. Nice breath in. Exhale, let it go. It's one more time. Right knee pops down. Inhale, sweep those arms, lift all the way up overhead. Stretch through those fingertips. Just see what you're noticing, where you feel the pulling. Hands come back down by your side. Let's switch. Just push the left knee towards the ground. Those arms reach all the way up overhead. Nice, gentle breath in. Exhale, letting it go. Come back up towards center. Arms come resting down by your side. All right, let's grab hold of our strap. So we're gonna take the strap, place the strap around the ball of your foot. Right knee can be bent, strapped around our left foot. And then or you could lengthen out through your right leg. Soft with your shoulders, and we're just gonna gently move that leg in and out from side to side, not forcing it. You're working on lengthening up through the heel, so we're creating space in the hip, and then we're opening up inner thighs, the outer glute muscles here. Noticing if the hip comes off the ground, how your back feels. Just starting to create that little bit of movement from side to side. Awesome. For 3, 2, last 1. Good. Bring that back up through center, and then we'll switch so the right foot comes in. Left knee can be bent or it's out straight. You're pressing out through that heel, lengthen up through the right heel, and then we're just switching from side to side. Opening that hip up, checking in, see what you notice from side to side. Does one hip go a little further than your other side? Can you still keep using that breath? Good. One more time. And then bend that knee. Take that strap off. Okay, now we're going for the ball. So grab your tennis, lacrosse ball. We're gonna work on loosening up our upper glutes. So you're gonna, on the left side, take the ball just below your low back. So you'll find your pelvis, kind of where that top of the pelvis bone is. Move the ball so it's halfway in between the side and the middle of your back. We're gonna roll onto that ball. Oof. And then we're just gonna start to move our hips from side to side. So this is a self-myofascial release for the top of our glutes. You might find little triggers all along the way. If you find a really good spot and you wanna breathe into it, you can, but just try not to hold any tension. Nice, gentle breath in. Relaxing. With self-myofascial release techniques, you want to be there for about 30-60 seconds. This is something you can definitely overdo, so don't think more is necessarily better. Just kind of keep rocking those hips back and forth from side to side. Just noticing what you're feeling. Good, one more breath in here. And then we'll take that ball and let's move that off towards the side and head over towards the other side. So this is a self-myofascial release technique. So again, on the other side, we're just taking the ball right along the top of our glutes, right below our low back. This is a self-myofascial release technique. More is not necessarily better. So you wanna make sure that you stay 30-60 seconds each spot because you can overdo things. Good, just gently shifting those hips. Again, if you find something on the right side, you can hold it there and just breathe into it. Good, just gently rocking in and out. Oof. Oh, why my right side so tight? You're just picking up those differences from left to right and see if you continue to notice patterns throughout your practice. Good, we'll stay on this side one more time. Good. And then just gently coming off, place those hips back down, ball goes off to the side, and then just bring your knees in toward your chest. If you want, you can curl and lift all the way up, just gently rocking from side to side. So place those feet back down on the ground. We're gonna bridge up one more time. So on your exhale, press the hands down, lift those hips up. And as you come up, check and see if you notice a difference. The glutes fired up, nice gentle breath in. Exhale, let everything come all the way back down. Good. We're gonna bring our knees in towards our chest. The biggest thing with this is making sure you continue to breathe. On the exhale, breathing through that straw, you're gonna feel it in your lower core. Hands can stay by your side, or maybe you bring those hands up behind the back of your head. If the arms are behind your head, you're pressing the elbows down behind. Nice, gentle breath in. We'll bring the knees to the right hand side, and we're just gonna start to do little circles with the knees over towards the right. Good, small little circles. It'll also feel like a little massage on the right side of your low back. Nice. For 3, 2, 1 more. Bring those legs up and over, and let's head over towards the left hand side. Same thing, small little circles, arms by your side or up behind your head. On the exhale, it's like you're blowing out through a closed straw, just feeling the lower core kicking on. Nice. For 3, 2, last 1. Bring those legs up. Place your feet back down on the ground. Lengthen out through your fingertips. Stretch through your toes. Nice breath in. Exhale, let everything go. Slowly bring those hands behind the back of your head. Press the elbows down, or they can stay at your side. Scoot those feet back in. Inhale, lift those knees in one more time. Okay, couple options here. First option, we can kind of toe tap it down from side to side, not holding anything, and you're not tucking those hips underneath. You're using your breath, gentle little taps from side to side. Good. Option 2 would be tapping both toes down and lifting up. Really pick what feels right for you. Option 3 is curling all the way up and then tapping back down. You want to be feeling it in that lower core. If it's uncomfortable on your neck, lifting all the way up, keep your neck down. And just pick what feels best. Use the breath. Awesome. We're going to do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Awesome job. Place those feet back down on the ground. We're going to roll onto our side, coming onto our left hand side. So let's start resting all the way down. Hips, knees are going to be stacked. Arms come straight out in front. That head's nice and relaxed. You're going to take your right hand, place your right hand behind the back of your head, elbow to your elbow, and then we're going to slowly peel the chest, lift it open towards the sky, and then come back down. Paying attention to what that right hip is doing to make sure it's staying rolled forward. You really want to feel it in your mid back, maybe your chest. You might feel it in your low back. Good. Tap it back down. 2 more times. Press, spin your chest open. Exhale, bring it back down. Good, we're gonna do 1 more time. Spin that chest open. Pause here. On your exhale, see if you can just spin that chest a little bit more towards the ceiling, but watch that right hip. Good, inhale, bring it back down. And then you're gonna prop yourself, come up onto that right forearm. So we're gonna keep our knees stacked and our hips stacked. You're pressing the left forearm down into the ground here. So a couple of options. You can work on pressing the hips up and not lifting. You're still gonna feel that left glute med kick on, your obliques, or if you want to, you can press the hips and lift all the way up. Soft with the shoulder. Either position that you're in, on the exhale, we're gonna lift the hips or act as if we're lifting the hips. Exhale, reach that right arm underneath. Inhale, press back up. Exhale, reach underneath. Inhale, come back. Exhale, lift the hips, reach underneath like you're reaching towards your back heels. Good, inhale, come back up. 2 more times. Exhale, reach. Inhale, lift it up. 1 more time. Exhale, reach. Inhale, lift, come all the way back up. Keep it rolling. Come onto your hands and knees. Come into that tabletop position. Press into your palms, lengthen through the crown of your head. And we're gonna turn the hips to face the right-hand side and just turn to peek out over those hips. Headed over towards the left-hand side. So just shifting your hips from side to side. Keep pressing into those palms, lengthening out. Gently rocking back and forth. Good. And then the next time you're over towards the right-hand side, we're gonna kind of press the hips back, dropping over towards that right-hand side. So we're shifting more of the hips to the right with this child's pose. Inhale, pull yourself, come up, head over towards the left-hand side, kind of circle it back, press those hips back. Good, inhale, lift, come all the way back up. Keep pressing into those palms, take your right leg, send your right leg back. Keep pressing through that back heel. We're gonna keep the right toes down on the ground and that left arm reaches up. Left foot is really pressing. We've got a slight lift in the tailbone, chest is soft. Exhale, reach your left hand to your right heel. Inhale, press and lift. Exhale, twist and rotate 2 more times. So on that exhale, you're really feeling it in that lower abdomen. 2 more times, good. Exhale, press and reach. Inhale, bring it back up. 1 more time, exhale, press and reach. Inhale, lift, bring that arm back up. Both hands come back down towards the ground. Press into those palms. 1 more for your hips. So keep reaching through your back hip. You can hold right here, and you want to be feeling it right in that sit bone. Or start to peel your right hip towards the ceiling. Toes face the side, slowly drop it back down so the hips are even. Press, rotate the hips up towards the side, and then drop that hip back down. Good, press and rotate those hips up. Drop it down. Good, 2 more times. Press, rotate the hip up. Squeeze the glute, press that left foot into the ground. Last one, press and lift. Good, come all the way back down. We're gonna roll onto our right side. Hips and knees are gonna stay stacked. Let your head relax all the way down, palms come together. So really pay attention, left hip stay rolled forward, left hand comes behind the back of your head. Take your left elbow to your right. On your inhale, spin your chest, come open towards the sky. Tap elbows to elbows. Inhale, spin it open, and just checking where you're feeling it. Mid-back in your chest, that rib cage. How does this side move compared to your other side? Does that left hip want to rotate backwards? Good, 1 more time, and we're gonna hold on the open. Good, open it all the way back up. Pause for a breath. Exhale, bring it back, and then you're gonna prop yourself up onto that right forearm. So we're pressing our right forearm down into the ground. Lift the hips up, knees and hips are stacked. Press, lift, come all the way up. Or you're working on lifting, you're still firing up that right side. Either option, left arm is up. On our exhale, we're reaching back towards our heels. Inhale, lift, come back up. Exhale, reach underneath. Inhale, lift, come up. You're pressing through the air, reaching back. Inhale, lift 2 more times. Exhale, you can just see, is it different on this side? Is it easier to coordinate? Last one. Is it maybe a little more difficult? Inhale, awesome. Bring it back down, come into tabletop position. We're really gonna press the top of our right foot into the ground. We've got that slight little tilt in our tailbone. Rib cage is soft, gazing at the front of your mat. Take your left leg, send your left leg back. Really press through that heel so you're lengthening out through your left leg. And then that right arm floats up in front. Keep pressing into your left arm, nice breath in. Exhale, rotate, reach towards your left heel. Inhale, lift, come back. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, press and lift. Good, 2 more times. Really on that rotation, we're feeling our core, and our core isn't just our abdominal muscles. It's our breathing muscles, it's our deep back stabilizing muscles, our lower abdominals and pelvic floor. Good, right hand comes back down. Press into the palms, lift that left leg up. And you can stay right here, firing up that glute, or if you wanna add on, peel the hips, rotate up, and then drop that leg back down. Peel the hip up and down. So you might be feeling it more on that leg that's on the ground. That's good, that's where I want you feeling it. You might feel it in your core, you might notice it in your arms. Try to coordinate that lift with your exhale, blowing through that closed straw. You might feel it a little more in that core. We're gonna do 1 more after this. Awesome, last one. Good, toes come back down, and then we're gonna sink the hips back, come into that child's pose. Other option is if you wanna come into puppy pose, those hands can walk out a little bit further in front, and then you just sink that chest down so your chin's coming down. It'll be a little more stretch in your mid-back and those arms. Either option, really listening to your body and what feels right for you right now. Nice, gentle breath in. Exhale, letting it go. Then inhale, you're gonna pull yourself, come all the way up. You can either curl your toes underneath to come into your down dog, or just make your way towards the front of your mat. Good. Pressing into those feet, spread those toes, lift everything, come all the way back up overhead. And then those hands come down towards heart center. All right, so we're in our standing position. We wanna find where's your weight and that ease of breath. So kind of shifting your weight forward and backwards. So your rib cage is nice and soft over your pelvis. Our legs are nice and relaxed. We're not clenching anything. Gentle lifting up through the crown of your head, and then you're gonna spread your toes. So turn your gaze to peek at your feet and spread those toes apart as far as they'll possibly go. And then lower them back down. Did you notice a difference from side to side? They move equally, or is one going rogue? I have a rogue one on my left. Inhale, lift those arms, come all the way up. Exhale, bring your hands down towards heart center. Take your right hand by your right side. Left arm reaches up overhead. We're gonna reach that right arm, slide it down your side, and just make sure you're not leaning too far back, that you've got that rib cage over your pelvis and just gently bending to the side. Inhale, lift up. Sometimes too, thinking of leaning from your ankles can help. Right arm reaches up overhead, bend over towards the left hand side. Nice breath in. Inhale, lift, pull yourself, come back up. Those hands come back down towards heart center. We're gonna shift our weight to that left leg. So squeeze your glutes, hips stay nice and even, and you're gonna take your right leg and just step your right leg back into a crescent lunge. So our hips are even, the left hip is back, right hip's forward. Drive your right heel to the ground so you're squeezing the right glute. Lengthen up through the crown of your head. Spread your toes on the left. Left hand to your hip, right arm reaches up overhead. Good. Inhale, lift, come all the way back up. We're gonna hinge forward over your front thigh, so keep pulling your left hip back, right hip forward, drive the left heel into the ground, and then those arms are gonna come out to the side like a cactus arm, so it's just a gentle squeeze of your shoulder blades. Inhale, lift, pull yourself up, tap the forearms in front. Exhale, hinge forward, come back, squeeze the shoulder blades. You're just careful not to overextend your back. It's just opening through the front of your chest. Feel it in that left hip. Inhale, lift, tap those arms. One more time, exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, bring those hands back to heart center, back heel spins down, warrior two. So we're lengthening through the front thigh. Push that knee out towards your pinky toe. Keep spreading your toes and weight is in the heel. Right arm comes down, left arm reaches up and back, reverse your warrior. And same thing, just kind of checking in, where's your weight? Soften that rib cage, keep pressing into your feet. Use the breath that we started with. Good, inhale, lift, reach through that left arm, straighten your left leg. Left hand comes to your thigh, right arm reaches up overhead, and we're gonna exhale, slide down, turn your gaze to look at that right, just kidding, look at your left foot. Good, take your right arm, reach your right arm back behind you. Inhale, sweep that arm, lift up overhead. Exhale, reach the arm behind, keep pressing into your feet. Inhale, sweep all the way up overhead. Pull yourself, come all the way back up. Spin both feet to face the side. If you've got your block nearby, you can grab that block, or if you don't have one, it's okay. You can take your hands to your thighs, your shins, maybe down to the block, or maybe they're coming to the ground. What you're working on is lengthening out through the crown of your head. Tailbone is lifting, and press into those feet. Nice gentle breath. We're breathing into the rib cage. Exhale, let it go. Nice gentle breath in. Exhale, let it go. Then bring those hands back to your hips. Inhale, lift, come all the way back up. We're gonna spin your feet to face the front of your mat again. Come up onto those toes. Keep pulling your left hip back, right hip forward. Drive your right heel down towards the ground. Spread those toes. Inhale, lift the arms, come up. Exhale, take your right hand to your left thigh. Left arm reaches towards the back. Nice, gentle breath in. Exhale, let it go. Good. Inhale, bring everything back through to center. Take your right foot, step your right foot forward. Press into those feet. Inhale, lift those arms, come all the way up overhead. This time we're gonna interlace our fingers. Bend over towards the right hand side. Make sure that rib cage is staying soft. Inhale, let's come back up. Head over towards the left hand side. Inhale, lift back up. Those hands come down towards heart center. Here we go on the other side. So shift your weight to that right foot. Spread your toes, you're nice and firm. Left foot kicks back. Crescent lunge. Pull your right hip back, left hip forward. Really press into those feet. Right hand to your hip, the left arm reaches all the way up overhead. Nice big side body stretch. So you're reaching through those left fingertips to your left heel. Really firing up your right glute by pressing the heel into the ground. Inhale, lift, come all the way back up. Those hands come to your hips. We're gonna exhale, hinge forward, pull the right hip back. As you're exhaling, you're feeling it in that lower abdominal area. Nice breath in. Those arms come out towards the side, cactus arms, so your palms are facing the ground. Spread your toes. Inhale, lift, come up, tap the forearms in front. Exhale, hinge forward, squeeze your shoulder blades. Inhale, lift, come back up. One more time, let's exhale, hinge forward, really feel it in that glute. Spread your toes. Inhale, lift, come back up. Back heel spins down. We're opening to warrior two. So front heel in line with back arch. And it's okay to have a little bit of a shorter stance and work more on your stability. Left rib cage pulls back. Push your right knee out towards the side. Left arm down, reach up and back. Reverse that warrior. Soft on your toes. You're really using your breath. Nice breath in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, lift, pull yourself, come back up, straighten your right thigh. So now we're squeezing our thighs, press the feet into the ground, left rib cage back, slide down. That left arm comes all the way up. Triangle pose, you're gonna turn to look down at that right foot. And then reach your left arm behind you, turn to look. Inhale, sweep the arm up overhead. Exhale, reach, turn your gaze to look. Inhale, lift overhead. Reach that arm behind, then inhale, pull yourself, come back up. Spin that foot to face the side. If you need the block, grab hold of your block. We're gonna hinge forward. Nice gentle breath in, and we're just gonna walk the hands over towards the right side. So you can move your block over towards the right, grab your right knee, your right calf, your ankle. Nice gentle breath in, and then exhale, you're folding forward. Inhale back through to center, head over towards the left-hand side. Whatever you can grab hold of, calf, knee, ankle, your foot, the block is there. Nice gentle breath in. And then inhale, pull yourself, come back up. Let's spin our feet to face the front of the mat. Pull that right hip back, left hip forward, left hand to the outside of your thigh, right arm spins towards the back. You're really strong in those feet. Feel your left glute. Feel that glute by pressing through your heel. Awesome. Inhale back through to center. Take your left foot, step your left foot forward. Press into your feet. Lift those arms, come all the way up overhead. Exhale, hands come down towards heart center. Okay, here we go. We're gonna add on a little bit of balance now. So shifting your weight to your left foot, you're gonna spread your toes. Hips stay nice and even, and that rib cage is soft. And you can toe tap as you need, and if you have something nearby, you can hold on to that. We're gonna take our right knee, drive the right knee up towards your chest, slowly open it towards the side. Kick that leg back behind, and then drive it back through to center. Going within your range, soften your toes, kick that leg back. Hinging forward so you feel that left glute, last one. Awesome. Then our hands come to our hips. Hinge forward, slowly kicking back into your airplane. If you need something to hold on, you can absolutely grab hold. Spread your toes, use your breath, reach through those fingertips. Bend through that left knee, step it back, crescent lunge. Left hip back, right hip forward, soften the ribs, right arm reaches up overhead, bending off towards the side. Inhale, lift, come back up, hands to your hips. Exhale, hinge forward. Arms come out towards the side, cactus arms. Tap the forearms in front, lift back up. Exhale, hinge forward, squeeze those shoulder blades. Inhale, lift, come back up. Exhale, hinge forward. One more time, press into that left glute. You're feeling it. Back heel spins down. Warrior two, lengthen through the front thigh. Push it out towards your pinky toe. Right arm down, left arm reaches up and back. Reverse that warrior. Nice breath in. Exhale, let it go. Pull yourself, come up. You're gonna straighten that left leg. Keep pulling your right rib cage back. Left hand down, slide it down. Triangle pose. This time we're gonna lift ourselves back up. Exhale, slide it down. Keep pressing into those feet. Squeeze those thighs, lift up. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, lift and reach. One more time. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, lift, pull yourself, come all the way up. Spin both feet to face the side. Pressing into those feet. We're gonna come into cactus arms. Careful to not overarch from your low back, really right in between those shoulder blades. And we're gonna exhale, hinge over towards the right and then the left. You're using your exhale, only go as far as you feel comfortable, but feeling those side muscles kicking on. Good, keep pressing into your feet nice and strong. For 3, 2, last one. Inhale, lift, come back up, spin everything to face the front. That crescent lunge stance, right hand to your thigh, left arm reaches behind you. Nice breath in. Exhale, letting it go. So we're gonna grab hold of that block if you have it. Place it right in front of that left foot. Start to shift your weight forward. Left leg does all the work and that right leg floats up. So the hands can come to your block. They can also come to the ground, but you're really lengthening up through the hip. You can always have a toe tap as well. Really listen to what's feeling right for you as long as you're feeling those right muscles kick on. Nice breath in, nice and strong in that left leg. Use your breath on the exhale, that lower core. Good, and then we're gonna inhale, pull ourselves, come all the way back up. Take your right foot, hook your right foot in front. Exhale, fold forward. Head is heavy, keep pressing into those feet. Nice breath in. Exhale, letting it go. Inhale, press into those feet, lift, come all the way back up. Hands come down towards heart center and cross those feet. And just kind of shake it out on that left-hand side. And then press into your feet, nice breath in. Exhale, let it go. Shifting to that right leg, rib cage over your pelvis, squeeze your right glute. And then we're gonna take that left knee, bring your left knee in towards your chest, circle it out to the side. Hips are staying even. You're just noticing how this side feels different than your other side. Kicking that leg back. Good, one more time. Bring that leg in. Now we're gonna hinge back, going through airplane as slow as you can. If you need toe taps along the way or to hold on to something, absolutely do that. Palms come to the ground, feeling super strong on that right side. The rib cage is softening down. And then step it back with that left leg. Crescent lunge, right hand to your hip, left arm sweeps up overhead, spread those toes, nice breath in. Exhale, let it go. Good, take one more breath in here. Inhale, pull yourself, come back up, press into the feet, pull your right hip back. Exhale, hinge it forward. Inhale, lift, come back up. Good, hinge it forward, fire up those shoulder blades, open, squeeze the chest. Tap those forearms in front. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, tap your forearms. Feel your right glutes. Good, tap those forearms, back heel spins down, warrior two. Press your front knee out towards your pinky toe, left rib cage comes back, soft through the shoulders. Nice breath in, reverse your warrior, lift up and back. Nice gentle breath in. Exhale, letting it go. Pull yourself, come back up, straighten your right thigh. Keep pulling the left rib cage back as you slide down, coming into triangle pose. Turn your gaze to look at your right foot. Inhale, lift, pull yourself up. Exhale, slide it down. Inhale, lift, come up. 2 more times. Keep pressing into those feet, slide it down. Inhale, lift up. Last one. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, lift, reach up. Bend through your front knee, spin up onto those back toes. Left hand comes to your thigh, right arm reaches behind you, a gentle twist. Inhale, bring everything to the front. You're gonna hinge forward over that front thigh. Hands come to the ground, the block, your thigh, your shin, the wall. Maybe the left leg floats, maybe it stays on the ground, and you practice lifting it up as you're firing the glute. Exhale, breathing into that lower abdominal area. Nice, gentle breath in. Exhale, let it go. Pressing into that right heel, lengthening through the left. Awesome. On your next inhale, those hands come to your hips. Pull yourself all the way up. Knee comes in towards your chest. Hook it over that right leg. Exhale, fold it forward. Nice, gentle breath in. Exhale, letting it go. Inhale, lift, come all the way back up. Uncross those legs. Arms lift all the way up overhead. Hands come down towards heart center. Good, press into those feet. Soften your ribcage and just check in. Left side, right side, what are you feeling? We're gonna stand on that left leg. Just catch your balance. Hips stay even. Nice, gentle breath in. Hinging forward, using your breath. Spread your toes as you slowly step back. Warrior 2. Doesn't have to be really wide. Reach through those fingertips, lengthen out, nice breath in. Exhale, let it go. Bring those hands in towards heart center. We're gonna take our right hand behind our back, left arm sweeps up towards the sky. Reverse your warrior. Inhale, lift, pull yourself, come up. Left hand to your hip or left forearm to your thigh. Spin the right rib cage open, extended side angle. Keep lengthening out through that front thigh. Press into your heel. If you're feeling pressure in your knee, put more weight in that heel and use that core by the exhale. Inhale, pull yourself, come up. Straighten out through the front leg. Spin up onto your back toes. Hop that foot forward. So a couple of options here. Keep pulling your left hip back so you can take your right hand to your left thigh, spin your chest open, or if you've got your block nearby, bring your right hand to your block, spin that chest open, or your left hand can stay on your hip. So any of those options, using your breath, hand at your hip, right hand on the block or your thigh, use your breath. Slowly spin that back down. Bend through that knee, shift your weight forward, come all the way up. Option, take your right foot, tap it in front of your left, and catching that balance, or take your right ankle to your left knee. Slowly sink those hips down. Hands can come in towards heart center, soften your chest. Careful not to overextend your softening. Use the breath. If you want to add on, maybe do a gentle twist to the right, whether the foot's on the ground or on your knee. Awesome, bring back towards center. One more time, twist to that right hand side, pull your right shoulder blade back. Inhale back through to center, press into the left foot, come all the way up. Shake it out on your left. Pressing into the right foot. Have that toe tap. Catch your balance. Hips stay nice and even. And we're gonna open up warrior 2. Good. Lengthen through the front thigh. Soften through that chest. And just checking in, seeing how everything's feeling as you're moving creating more mobility in your practice. Left hand behind your back, right arm sweeps all the way up overhead. And inhale, pull yourself, come back up. Spin up onto your back toes. Hop that left foot in 1 or 2 steps. Pull your right hip back, left hip forward. Options as we're hinging forward, left hand to your thigh, right arm comes up. Left hand to the block, pressing in your right hand to your hip, or you spin your chest open. Either position that you're in, you're working on rotating the chest towards the sky, pulling the right hip back, pressing both feet into the ground. Exhale, feeling it in that lower abdominal area. Nice breath in. Exhale, let it go, lower all the way back down. Bend through your front knee. Take your left leg, step your left leg in front of your right, or take your ankle to your knee. Hand on a wall, whatever you need, slowly sink it down. Press the palms together, nice gentle breath in. Exhale, letting it go. You can hold right here, wherever you're at. If you want to add that twist on your exhale, twist to the left-hand side. Bring it back through to center. Twist to the left-hand side. Back through to center. Place your left foot back down on the ground. Inhale, sweep those arms, lift all the way up overhead. Exhale, fold it forward. Head gets super heavy. Maybe you grab your elbows and you're just gently swaying from side to side. You can shake that head yes or no. And the hands come down towards the ground. And just step it back, coming into tabletop position. We're just gonna walk our hands a little further out in front. Take a nice gentle breath in, careful not to tuck those hips underneath. You're pressing firmly into those palms. Exhale, pull yourself, come forward into plank. Feel it in the lower core, but we're not tucking the hips. We have that slight little tilt. Inhale, press it back. Exhale, pull, come forward, press into those arms, feel it in the lower core. Inhale, press it back. If you want to come into plank and do this in a full plank, you're more than welcome. It's the same idea. We exhale, push forward. Inhale, come back. Good. Exhale, forward. Inhale, sink it back. 2 more times. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, press it back. Last time, inhale, bring it forward. Exhale, press all the way back. Come back into a child's pose. I'm just checking in to see how everything's feeling. Your head's nice and relaxed. Nice, gentle breath in. Exhale, letting it go. And then we're gonna inhale, pull yourself, come up. We're gonna grab our ball and our block. We're working our way down towards our calves. So you're gonna, if you don't have a block, you can just put it on the ground as well. So we're gonna take that ball. We'll start on our left side. And found it. You're gonna roll till you feel that little spot that's a little uncomfortable, or maybe a lot. Once you find it, you can point your toe and then really pull your foot up towards you. So this is another one of those myofascial release techniques. If you need a little added pressure, you could always put that right foot on top, pointing and flexing. Just trying to open up. Maybe moving it around for different spots. Same idea, 30, 60 seconds each spot. Then you can maybe look to find another spot. Good, we'll do one more. Good, and then let's switch to that right leg. And the same idea, see, is one side a little bit more tender than the other? Go till you find that spot. And maybe you add a little extra pressure, maybe you don't, and then it's just pointing and pulling that foot up towards you, moving in and out. Nice, gentle breath. See if you can remember back to when we did the glutes. Does it correlate to the same side that was tight there? Or maybe the same side or opposite side? Good, one more breath in here. Good, and then just take that ball up towards the side. Maybe we're done with it, maybe we're not. All right, we're gonna come to a comfortable seated position. If you like sitting propped up on like a blanket, or you can always sit on your block. We're gonna lift ourselves up. Good. I'm just coming to a comfortable seated position. You're gonna take your right hand down on the ground, really press into the right hand, lengthen up, lift that left arm all the way up overhead, turn your gaze to look at your right hand. And then inhale, reach through the left, pick yourself, come back up. Left hand comes down, lengthen up, reach the right arm all the way up overhead. Inhale, lift, come back, and just gently going from side to side. Turning your gaze towards the floor, or maybe dropping your ear to your shoulder. Just being gentle, not forcing it, but see what muscles are pulling from side to side. Good, we'll go one more time over towards that left hand side. Inhale, reach up, nice job. And then we're gonna inhale, come all the way back up. We're gonna twist to the right hand side. Those hands come behind, left hand comes to your thigh. Inhale, lengthen up, and a gentle twist to the right. Nice breath in. Exhale, letting it go. And then rotate over towards the left hand side. Right hand comes to the outside of your thigh. Left hand behind. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, twist over towards the side. Good. Inhale, bring it back through towards center. Hands come to your thighs. We're gonna round everything out. Pull your chin in towards your chest. Kind of tuck those hips underneath. Inhale, lift those hips, come all the way up, gaze up at the ceiling. Exhale, round it out. Inhale, lift up. One more time. Exhale, round everything out. Inhale, lift, come back up. And then we're gonna come back down to a seat and bring those legs in towards each other. And you're gonna grab behind the backs of those knees and just hug everything, pull everything in towards center. Nice, gentle breath in. Inhale, lift, come all the way back. So we're gonna have a couple of options. You're gonna take your right leg, extend your right leg out. Option one is taking your right hand to the outside of that left leg and lengthening up, just coming into a very gentle twist. Make sure you're pressing into that right heel. Option two would be to bring that leg in and maybe extend that left leg out and reaching. So pick what feels most comfortable for you. We're either position, we're exhaling and feeling it in the lower core. You're pressing into your right heel and the left hand to lengthen up. Nice breath in. Exhale, let it go. If the leg is lifted, lower it back down. We're gonna twist over towards the right hand side just to counterbalance that twist. Inhale, come back to center, and then we'll switch. So the left leg goes out, right leg comes in. Option one, left hand to the outside of that thigh, right hand comes behind you. Inhale, lengthen up, gentle twist. Make sure the shoulders are staying soft. Or if you want, take that left leg, extend your left leg out, press the left heel into the ground, lift up. Exhale, gentle twist over towards the side. Nice breath in. Exhale, letting it go. Awesome, take one more breath in. Exhale, let it go. Come all the way back through to center. And then we're just gonna twist over towards that left-hand side to kind of counterbalance that. Inhale, bring everything back through to center. Come down onto your backs. And we're gonna bring those knees in towards your chest. Just give those knees a hug. Gently rock from side to side and just see how it feels from when we first started. Just doing some gentle circles. Then we're gonna extend, reach everything all the way out. Lengthen through those fingertips, nice breath in. Exhale, round, pull everything up. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, pull everything in. If it's a lot on your neck, you can keep that neck down. 2 more times, sweep it up, back down, lift, pull up. Awesome, last one, bring everything in. And then lengthen out, fingertips to toes, nice breath in. Exhale, you get super heavy down on the ground. Hands come back down by your side, and let's grab hold of your block or your foam roller. Scoot those feet in, and you're just gonna press your hips up, coming into bridge pose. And you can play with the height. You can have it on the lowest height, or if you want it on the second highest height, just see what feels best for you today. Okay, option 1, you can hang out in supported bridge. It should feel super comfortable, really supported. If you want, you can kind of let the knees fall in if that's comfortable. Make sure the toes are soft and you're still working on that 360 breath. Other option, bring your right knee in towards your chest. That left leg is lengthening out. Press out through that heel. So you should feel a nice gentle stretch in the front of that left hip. Good, nice gentle breath in. Exhale, let it go. Good, take one more breath in here. If you've got one knee in towards your chest, we're just gonna switch to the other side. So we'll bring that left leg in. Right leg reaches out through the heel. Keep pulling the left leg in nice and gentle. Nice breath in. Exhale, let it go. And slide that right leg back in, place the left foot down. And then we'll all just gently lift up, take that block out from underneath. Bring your knees in towards your chest, just to reverse that curve. Give yourself a gentle rock from side to side. We're gonna really pull that left leg in. Right leg is gonna go out, lengthen out through that heel. Soften through your shoulders. And then let's take the hips over towards the right hand side. So that right leg comes to the side, left arm is out towards the side. And you're just gentle breathing. We're gonna hold here for 2 rounds. We're gonna inhale for 3 and exhale for 3. On your next inhale, you have 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come back up through to center. And then we'll pull that right knee in, left leg goes out. Lengthen through that heel. Bring that leg over towards the side. The right arm goes out to the side like a T. Your gaze can be up at the ceiling or over at that right hand, really just what feels most comfortable. We're still breathing into that lower abdominal area. And you're noticing, is it my hip? Is it my low back? Your mid back, your pec, what's feeling tight? Hopefully everything's feeling nice and loosened up after class. Good, here we go. We've got inhale for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come all the way back up. All right, I'm gonna give you 2 options for our last one here. So you can take your right ankle to your left knee, holding here, and maybe you're just kind of gently rocking from side to side. That knee is pushing towards the front of the mat. If you're here, I'll have you do 5 breaths, and then we'll switch to the other side. Other option is to come up to a seated position. We're gonna bring both legs out in front. Those knees or your feet are wider than hip distance apart. We're gonna lower the hips over towards the left-hand side. So the knees are to the left, your left foot is in line with that front of your right thigh. What we're gonna do is take the right knee, press your right knee into the ground so you're lifting that hip up. You're gonna feel the muscles around your hip firing up, but we're exhaling and using that lower abdominal for 3, 2, 1, lower down. Take your left leg, send your left leg straight out, fold it forward. Inhale, lift, come back up, bend the knee. We're heading over towards the right-hand side. Press the knees into the ground. Drive your left knee into the ground. Lift that left ankle up. Awesome, holding. 3, 2, feel those muscles around your hip. Last one. Notice difference from side to side, and sometimes we have to help that leg out a little. Right leg, kick it straight out in front. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, lift, come back up. Bend your right knee. Lift those legs up. Maybe you use your hands, maybe you don't. Come over to the left one more time. Knee presses to the ground, lift that leg up. If you're on your back, if you haven't switched to the other side, switch on over. Left ankle to right knee. Lower the right ankle, left leg kicks it out. Exhale, slide it forward. Inhale, let's come back up, bend the knee. Let's head over towards that right hand side. Last time, press your left knee into the ground, lift that ankle up, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kick the right leg out in front, slide it forward. Inhale, lift, come back up. And we're all gonna make our way all the way, lengthening out on our backs. Nice, gentle breath in. Maybe those palms are facing the ceiling. Give you one more option in Shavasana if you want. If you've got a block or a foam roller, you can take the edge of that block or foam roller, there's my mat here, and place the edge along the base of your skull. It's kind of where the base of your skull meets your neck. Play with the height. You might want it up on the second or maybe down on the lowest. Whatever feels most comfortable for you today. Lowering that sucker down. Good. And then maybe just gently rock your head from side to side. If you don't have the block and you're just in Shavasana, maybe you turn your head from side to side. Just noticing the pressure points along the base of your skull. You can hold in one position if you find a good spot. Nice, gentle breath in. Exhale, letting it go. Then you just start to scan. So start to scan your body, noticing what's tight, what's hopefully really open. What muscles have you strengthened? What muscles did you feel activate during your practice? What difference did you notice from your left side to your right side? Good, gently rocking. Bring your attention back to your breath. If you've got the block, maybe you want to move it out, or maybe you can keep it, whatever you're feeling. That 360-degree breath. Nice, breath in. Exhale, let it go. We're going to do that same breathing exercise we did for 3 rounds. Inhale for a count of 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Take a nice gentle breath in. Exhale, let it all go. One more time. Nice, gentle breath in. Exhale, let it go. Just taking a moment for you, focusing on your breath. And on your next inhale, maybe you start to wiggle those toes and your fingers. Maybe doing some circles with your ankles, bringing one knee in and then the other. And then gently rolling onto one side. Carefully press yourself all the way up to a comfortable seated position. And we're gonna take one last deep cleansing breath in. Lift those arms, come all the way up overhead. Exhale, bring those hands down towards heart center. Just thanking your body for its awesome job during our Feel Good practice. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste.